Out there right now?
You know, I'm still seeing a few different crashes out there, Ken, one of which is in the Rosemount area along Highway 52 southbound at Highway 55. Traffic down to a single lane to get around this crash here. Seeing some slight slowing in the area. Outside of that, seeing the plows out and about all throughout the metro. So just watch for the plows, make sure they have enough space to work. But throughout the metro, conditions improving as that wintry mix moves out of our area. Checking in with 35 northbound, just north of Albert Lee. Is seeing a northbound closure, though. I think it just reopened seconds ago. I was just watching this camera, seriously, seconds ago. It said it was set to reopen at 6 this morning. You can see traffic getting by using a single lane in that northbound direction. So good news there. We're not seeing that complete interstate closure, which is what we were seeing earlier this morning, but something I will continue to keep my eye on. I'll also take you out west into Olivia and other trouble areas where we are seeing cars off the roadway. That's ahead at 6:15. Matt and Brandy, over to you.
Appreciate it, Hannah. Thanks, Ken.
How are things now in traffic?
Yes, you know, around the metro, I'm seeing an improvement, especially since we were on air at 4:30 this morning. It's around greater Minnesota. That's when you're going to need to either plan an alternate route, depending on where you are traveling, or allow for some extra time. So let's hop right to it. 35 northbound at Highway 251, just north of Albert Lee, still down to a single lane in that northbound direction. At one point, the interstate was completely closed going north around 6 o'clock this morning and then opened up to a single lane. You go north of there, though, closer towards the Owatonna area. Here's 35 southbound, a jackknife semi off the roadway here. We could see lane closures when crews arrive on the scene to get this back out onto the roadway. Right now, all lanes still open, but conditions looking slick here. In the Rosemount area, I am still seeing Highway 52 southbound at Highway 55 down to a single lane. Traffic going down to that one lane there. Once you get past the speeds improve, but approaching this, you can see those delays. And then in Eagan, 35E also seeing a crash near Diffley Road. I know it's not the best camera to see, and it's now out of focus. It looks like potentially a car's off the roadway here in the southbound direction. This is something I will continue to watch and track for you. Again, the other big story comes when you go away from the metro. So here's Highway 212 eastbound in the Chaska area. This is at Jonathan Carver Parkway. Seeing a crash here. The left lane is blocked. First responders on the scene. As you continue west along Highway 212, we actually see a highway closure when you get to the Olivia area because of slick conditions. There's jackknife semis. I was seeing reports that a plow was off the roadway as well. And even south of there, when you look in this little section here north of Mankato, you can see purple here on the map, and that indicates that travel is not advised there at this time. I'm hearing from viewers in that area saying conditions are extremely slick. What makes it so difficult on my end is I have very limited camera access in that area, so I'm seeing that there's crashes, though I can't actually see the crashes. So if you're traveling in this area, just be careful, of course, and stay home if you can, and travel at a later time if that is allowed. Now, I am seeing that these closures surrounding Highway 212 and another roadway near Glencoe, are closed until 10 o'clock this morning. So this is going to last for a few hours. I'll continue to watch and track it. I'll check back in coming up in just a few minutes. Brandy.
Okay.
Time now 6:32, Ken, and you're seeing this jackknife semi here still along 35 southbound. This is just south of Owatonna right now along 35. And south of there, I was seeing another crash that had the interstate completely closed for a few hours this morning. It has since reopened to a single lane in that northbound direction just north of Albert Lee, but you go just north of there and you see again the semi off the roadway. Going into the metro, the only crash I'm tracking around the metro right now is this crash along Highway 52 southbound at Highway 55 in the Rosemount and Inver Grove Heights area. Traffic down to a single lane. I've been tracking this now for the past 30 minutes. You can see delays as you approach that crash. Once you get past it, speeds improve. Volume is extremely light, which is to be expected today around the metro with the holiday weekend week beginning. A lot of schools out today and for the rest of the week, for the rest of the next 2 weeks, some districts. So this just goes to show you how slick it is out there when we're seeing a number of crashes with light traffic volume. So I'll continue to watch this for you. Again, I'll take you out west coming up at 6:45. Matt and